Let's take a look at our fourth problem type. You'll have various problems that use the same techniques demonstrated with this example. If 30% of the volts produced by a machine are defective, if 10 volts are chosen at random, find the following probabilities assuming it follows a binomial distribution. Now, ignoring my poor English, let's take a look at this problem. If I get my pen to work, there it goes. Okay. Now this is a binomial. Our steps for a binomial. First step, when finding probabilities, identify n. N is our total amount we're talking about. We're looking at 10 volts. So n is 10. Step 2 says identify probability of a single trial. This is little p. This is often given as a percentage. It says 30% are defective. So that's our little p. So 0.3 or 0.30. And now let's find our different parts. A. Probability less than 7. Well, our step says list the x values the problem entails. Less than 7. That would be x equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Try it again. Less than 7 doesn't include 7. Second part of step 3 says rewrite with inequality symbols. So this is probability that x is less than or equal to 6. And from our table, the less than or equal to case is our second form. So this will be our A. And our second form says do binom CDF NPA. So I'll abbreviate it. Binom CDF NPA. So we got binom CDF N, which is 10. And then 0.30, and then A, which was 6. So let's put this in the calculator. So do second vars. Do binom CDF. And 10, comma, 0.3, comma, 6. And we get 0.9894. .9894. Okay, let's look at B. Exactly 3 are defective. So exactly 3. Well, let's write down what x values that entails. That's x is equal to 3. Now, there's no need to write this in terms of inequality or equality. It's already there. If I go see which form this matches, it's the first one. X is equal to A. X is equal to a number. So this says we're going to do binom PDF NPA. So binom PDF and then NPA. So binom PDF, N, which is 10, P, which is 0.30, and then A, which was 3. So do second vars and up arrow, and I'm going to choose binom PDF, and 10, comma, 0.3, comma, 3, enter. 0.2668. Yeah. Okay, so C. Find the right document. There it is. At most 2. Well, that means let's list the x values. That'd be 0, 1, 2. If I put this in the inequality form, this would be x is less than or equal to 2. That's our A, and this matches this form right here, one we just looked at. So this is binom CDF in PA. So binom CDF in, which was 10, P, which is 0.30, and A, which is 2. So second vars binom CDF 10, comma 0.3, comma I think 2, wasn't it? Yeah, 2. Enter. And we get 0.3828. Okay, let's look at D. D says more than 3. Well, more than 3. Let's list the x values that entails. More than 3 doesn't include 3, so it goes 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Which, if I write that in inequality, that's x is greater than or equal to 4. Excuse me. Which matches our third form here. So this would be A. And third form says we rewrite this as 1 minus the binom CDF in P and then A minus 1. Right here. Okay, so we got 1 minus binom CDF in, which was 10, P, which is 0.3, and A minus 1, so we got 4 minus 1, or 3. It's 1 minus binom CDF, 10, comma, 0.3, comma, 3. So 1 minus second vars, up arrow to binom CDF, 10, comma, 0.3, comma, 3. Enter. And we get 0.3504, rounding to 4 decimal places. Okay, so E. At least 7. Well, that includes 7, so we got x is equal to 7, 8, 9, and 10. Writing this in inequality form, that's x is greater than or equal to 7, which is exactly the same form we just did. So this would be our A. And our form is 1 minus binom CDF in P A minus 1. So we've got 1 minus binom CDF in, which is 10, P, which is 0.3, A minus 1, so 7 minus 1. So that gives us 1 minus binom CDF, 10.3, comma, 7 minus 1 is 6. So 1 minus second vars binom CDF 10, comma, 0.3, comma, and 6. Enter. And we get 0.0106. Okay, let's look at F. Between 2 and 5 inclusive. So between 2 and 5 inclusive. Inclusive means it includes those values. So if I write down the x values, that would be 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, this is between two values. So writing this is in inequality form, be 2 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 5. Now this is going to be A, and this is going to be B. And the form it matches is our fourth form here, which says we set it up as binom CDF in PB. So binom CDF in PB, minus binom CDF in P and then A minus 1. So right there. Okay, let's plug in what we got. So binom CDF, N is still 10.3, B was 5, minus binom CDF, 10, comma, 0.3, comma, A minus 1, so 2 minus 1. So we got binom CDF, 10.305 minus binom CDF, 10.30 and then 1. So let's plug that in. Second vars, binom CDF, 10, comma, 0.3, comma, 5. Closing parentheses, minus, second vars, up arrow to binom CDF, 10, comma, 0.3, comma, 1. Closing parentheses, enter. And our answer would be 0.8033. And the last part of that particular problem.